Joe SNL with the front line with Joe and Joe. Once again, let us go into the breach. The baby boss, i.e. Pierre Poilievre, says the rent's too damn high. Play the clip.
You say you'd require municipalities to increase housing construction by 15%. The municipalities are under provincial jurisdiction.
Yes.
How would you do that as the federal government?
I would make it a condition of federal infrastructure money. So the federal government spends tens of billions of dollars on municipal infrastructure. And I will link those federal dollars to housing completions. Let me just talk about the rationale briefly. The reason our housing is so expensive is because we're the second slowest place in the OECD to get a building permit. According to the CMHC, in a report just 10 days ago, Toronto is the second slowest, Vancouver is the slowest place to issue a housing permit. Coincidentally, Toronto and Vancouver are the most expensive markets. We have the fewest houses per capita in the G7, even though we have the most land to build on. That is because of local bureaucracy that adds delays, fees, charges, lawyering, consultants, and all those costs add up to $1 million per home in Vancouver, $400,000 per home in Toronto, hundreds of thousands of dollars in extra costs for every single home. That's the supply problem we have. So I'm saying to big cities, you have to speed up and lower the cost of permits, or I will withhold federal infrastructure money. However, those that beat my 15% target to permit more home building will get a bonus. They'll get extra federal money to incentivize more home building, and will require every federally funded transit station be permitted for high sky-rise apartments so that our young people and our seniors can live right next to the bus or train.
So Pierre's going to solve the housing crisis. No more tents. Rent will go down. All will be well. Yes, all will be well. But the rent's too damn high, Pierre. Is it going to stay high? Most likely. Sadly, too many Canadians, they're high. Joe SNL with the front line with Joe and Joe. Once again, let us go into the breach. Does Justin Trudeau know how food gets on your plate? That is the question. I'm going to give you the answer. He does not care. Play the clip.
It's incredible. He actually doesn't know how food ends up on his plate. The farmer pays a carbon tax. The truck that picks up the farmer's food pays a carbon tax to take to the processor. The processor pays a carbon tax. The truck that picks it up from the processor to take it to the grocery store pays a carbon tax. The grocery store pays a carbon tax. And then Canadians can't pay for food. When will this partisan hack finance minister finally understand that carbon tax causes inflation?
You know, a lot of rhetoric there. Ultimately, it comes down to this. Trudeau doesn't care. All of these discussions mean nothing. Net zero outcome. Ideology means everything. Rhetoric is the smoke. Convince people otherwise. Full steam ahead. Does Justin Trudeau know how food gets on your plate? He doesn't care. To all my Canadian American friends, if you like what we do on the front line, I'm asking you to give $1. Just $1. Production costs money. We do it for you. We are self-funded, and $1 goes a long way. That's less than a cup of coffee. In Canada, a cup of coffee might cost $5. So you're getting off easy. Please, just give us $1 and we'll keep the content coming your way. God bless you, and remember, stay free.